Alright, today we're gonna go over to Pick and Pull, Portland, check out a 2000 Celica. Looks like a GTS to me, judging by the wheels on it. Hopefully it's not too pull apart, considering it's only been in there since the 7th, and today is what, the 9th? Something like that? Yeah, Wednesday, January 9th. So, we're gonna go check this guy out. But first, I have got to throw some things in the shop and grab my toolkit. Chickens. Of course, it's got to be raining today, but the junkyard stops for no man, and I think I forgot my jacket down at the house, which means I'm gonna need to go. Toolkit. Craftsman, baby. Only the finest. It's been a great toolkit. We've used and abused it quite a bit, and it's been nothing but solid.
There should be breaker bar. Good old fashioned style. Alright, hit the lights. And there we go. And we're good to go.
Well, seeing as how I totally forgot my GoPro up in the car, I will make sure I film this landscape this time. This is the inside of this poor crashed automatic 2000 Celica GTS in carbon blue. Missing a few things on the inside, but I'm gonna grab these headliner buttons while we work on some other things. Oh hey, a red Honda emblem. Very nice. Oh, thanks, man. I do fancy collecting emblems. Huh? Okay, go for it. What a nice guy. Making sure it doesn't slam on me. Well, I will pull some footage of the outside of this here in a little bit for you. Not a whole lot going on in here. Somebody already snatched the wing. Can't really tell what happened to it other than I think it might have, someone might have like hit a deer with it or something. The windshield's all smashed up, but I can't see much else wrong with it. So, curious indeed. We'll bring you more updates soon. Well, I foolishly forgot my GoPro, and I forgot to get more footage of me at the junkyard, but I did manage to get a few things. I got this nice little leather shifty knob. It's in decent shape. It's unmarked, so I kind of like that. I'm kind of obsessed with shift knobs and emblems. I grabbed all sorts of emblems. This kind of neat little red Honda one. It looks like it's just been painted. relays, a few fuses. This was a Jeep key I found. Gold Lexus badge, V6, an Acura. These were all off of an old 80s Celica, and then this was off of that one of the GTS that we found there in the junkyard. I got my new sun visors that aren't moldy and gross, so I will be blacking those out completely to complement my new headliner. I got more of these little door card screw cover things that go on the inside of the doors. I lost one of mine. They are easier than snot to lose because they just sort of pop in. So I managed to lose one super fast, and it drives me nuts because I see it on my driver's door all the time when I open it that it's not there. So needed that. These are more of those little headliner plastic holders, I guess, plastic clips. Need to paint some more of these black to match the headliner I've got as well, but I think it was pretty successful. Both of them had the sun visors in them, and I pulled the first set out, and then I found another Celica there. We were kind of surprised. It was a GT, and it didn't have these on them, which I do still have my old ones, which do have those on there, so I could, I guess, potentially transfer them over, but I'm not sure how difficult that is, so I just wanted to grab ones that had them just in case. But yeah, I'm at least gonna go home and install those for the time being and check and see if my Kia brakes are in. For the most part, it was in pretty decent shape. I was pretty surprised. I need to document a couple of other pieces I've got and get them sold here. I believe I've got a line on a Rod Millen Motorsport front strut bar for the Celica, which is, again, another rare part that I need to go buy. But when they come along, you gotta grab them when they're available, you know. Some of these parts are really kind of a pain in the ass to get a hold of sometimes, like the TRD quick shifter that I got, and some of the other things. Here's Thomas's girl's Celica, there's his Celica back there. We are back home. We're just gonna set this guy. I'm sure you guys can't see shit right now, but neither can I. But I just want to set that big heavy breaker bar down real fast. Oh, I need to put the screwdriver back in the toolkit. These little guys. These little guys right here. I lost one of them. Right. Oh, of course we can't see that. I'm sorry. Here, hold on. That guy right there done went missing. I've got that one up there. I've got most of them, in fact. Just not that one. So here we'll prop that up there. And, well, I discovered the difference. this guy right here doesn't have this little neck on the bottom of him. These guys down here, yeah, they all they clip onto that. So when I had this one in there, they didn't have anything to grab onto, because that washer down there is way too big. Didn't have anything to grab onto, so boop, they'd fall right off. And that's why I couldn't get one to stick in there. When I replaced my door lock actuators forever ago, because this one went out, I put the wrong screw back in that place because, you know, I just didn't realize that there was even a difference until I pulled the one off of the top there and looked and realized, oh yeah, it's got this little neck on it. That's what these covers are attaching to. So, now that I got that little guy in there, bada bing bada boom. Problem solved. So I should have one more down here with a neck on it. Yeah, there it is. One more with a neck on it. So, in case you ever pull your door cards off and wonder why the heck you're having such a hard time getting those little things to stick on there, that's probably why. It's such an awkward angle for a big screwdriver, but luckily they're not super tight thread on these, so you don't need to get them super tight. And as you get it closer and closer, you get a little better angle on it. But get that guy in there. Bop. Those guys are both clipped in there. That'll quit driving me nuts. And I can come down here and put this little guy back in place down here where he belongs. Because you were in the wrong spot. Along, hopefully I will get these guys blacked out before I put them up and install them. I mean, I know they're gonna fit. They came out of the same car. I just want to pull all of these parts and make them black so that this headliner doesn't seem so funny. I do also need to go through and do that as well, but that's going to be a harder task that I need to deal with at a later date. But yeah, thanks for coming along, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.